In other bombshell news, before I do part two, I want to tell you very quickly, because I'm not going to waste your time doing a whole 10-minute long video talking about it. Kanye West has his X account. It's not deactivated. He's in trouble because of the things that he was posting. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, right? But that is not deactivated. Okay, so let's jump into this really quick. If you don't know the character Nicepool, I'm going to tell you something really quick from the mouth of Ryan Reynolds. In one respect, Nicepool is everything Deadpool wishes he was. Reynolds says, easy breezy, gorgeous hair, normal face, gold plated, 0.50 cal. Not going to say that on here. And this beautiful suit. But the thing that Deadpool is most coveted of is, of course, Dogpool. So Nicepool initially just existed to serve the purpose of introducing Dogpool. But then it evolved and grew. The idea appealed of creating this character based on guys you find in the zeitgeist right now who are faux nice. They may present as very progressive and enlightened. Nicepool himself, quote, identifies as a feminist, unquote. But the truth is very different. They're talking about themselves as these incredible allies. But underneath that, there's something a little bit false and probably awful, Ryan says. I liked that this guy was kind of paving over all of this. Can't say that word with his egocentric hat, yoga, chakra, balancing nonsense, and his little top knot, and that correction, and all that stuff. So we plant this seed early that he's a little fake spiritual, but he also may be kind of a piece of, can't say that word, S-H-I-T. It just allows us to not feel too bad about taking his life brutally. Until his demise, everything about Nicepool was pristine. If you don't know what the character Nicepool is, it is Ryan Reynolds who was making this film at the same time that his wife Blake Lively was filming It Ends With Us. Nicepool is a character that was created based on him globally humiliating and mocking Justin Baldoni. So much so that Justin Baldoni's attorney is going to be able to show this. You see where it says Gordon Reynolds in the credits? Where it says Mrs. Lively wishes to extend her special thanks to Gordon Reynolds. Who is Gordon Reynolds? Well, let's look at the credits. Nicepool is Gordon Reynolds. So Blake Lively, on Justin Baldoni's own film, made fun of him and globally humiliated him by insinuating in the credits Nicepool, which is Ryan Reynolds literally utilizing movies and the credits of movies and all of the publicity and premieres of movies to globally humiliate Justin Baldoni, as if false allegations weren't enough. Because I think one thing the entire world has learned in the last 10 years is don't just believe all people. And if you don't know, I've done a video about it. Taylor Swift is very good friends with Ronan Farrow. Ronan Farrow's biological father is Woody Allen. His mother is Mia Farrow, who had a 12-year-long relationship with Woody Allen. Woody Allen goes on, if you don't know, look it up, to S.A. his 7-year-old adopted sister, Dylan. And then also later went on to marry Soon Yi, who was Mia Farrow's adopted daughter from a previous marriage. I know, crazy. But Ronan Farrow is an investigative journalist who did the piece on Harvey Weinstein. Him and two females did the piece on Harvey Weinstein and brought them down. But he also did a book called Catch and Kill that was about his blowing the lid on Hollywood and the whole entire Harvey Weinstein case. But he also talks about Matt Lauer, who was actually innocent. He lost his job at NBC. NBC later clears him after an investigation, but the damage was done. The damage was done. So that's the bad side of Me Too. Exposing one horrible man, aka Harvey Weinstein, and there was issues were there too. Was he a good person? No. But to make him sound like he's an Epstein, sometimes things are not comparable, but it's the verbiage. Ronan Farrow is considered the father of the Me Too and the Time's Up movements, but he also single-handedly had a role to play in the downfall of Matt Lauer, his reputation, his career. So there's two sides, good and very bad, to Ronan Farrow, because he projected his career to continue by continuously bringing down another Crosby or another Harvey Weinstein. Taylor Swift is friends with him, and yes, you can find where they have been to dinner dates together or they have met up. Blake Lively in 2016 was in a Woody Allen film, which is why people dubbed her a Woody Allen apologist in the past 9.5 years. Why would Taylor Swift willingly be friends with somebody for over 10 years, knowing that you were friends with her when she started filming Cafe Society with Woody Allen, knowing that you're friends with Ronan Farrow, whose sister was harmed by Woody Allen at only 7 years old? Ryan Reynolds wanted to put out Justin Baldoni in Wayfarer Productions because his ex-wife, the one that got away, the beautiful, the talented A-list actress Scarlett Johansson, was supposed to do her directorial debut with Wayfarer, Justin Baldoni's company, for Eleanor the Great. Ryan Reynolds did not like the fact that Justin Baldoni, who Blake Lively was doing It Ends With Us with, was going to go on to allow his ex, the one that got away, to do her directorial debut with him on another project. He wanted his wife, Blake Lively, to be a director or co-director. Essentially, he wanted to purchase his wife's reputation and accolades instead of her earning them. He wanted to assert dominance and control and one up Scarlett Johansson with, look at who I have now. I'm so happy. We have this beautiful family. We're this great progressive couple. No, you're not. And no, you don't have anybody fooled, Ryan Reynolds. I see you. And I see Taylor. I see Taylor Swift. And I see Blake Lively. And I knew people like that are always going to slip up. And the truth is always going to come to light. You know why? Because God has dominance over everything. Not you. Not you privileged people. But why did Scarlett Johansson divorce Ryan Reynolds after not even 2 years? Oh, because they made a joint statement announcing their split. Long and careful consideration on both parts. We've decided to end our marriage. No, they didn't. She left him. That right there is a PR stunt. That right there is a PR stunt and usually a contract to publicly put out a joint statement, not disparaging each other. She seen something that she didn't like behavioral wise, and she got out. And she's lucky for it before she ended up with 4 kids with him. But is it true that Ryan Reynolds is narcissistic? That he's truly a narcissist?
Celebrities would be the most fun to hang out with. He's probably on the list just because he covers himself up in his movies and you don't see his face. Ryan Reynolds, is he one of those? And you want to know something? He's not so funny in real life. Really? No, he's not so funny. He's very serious. He can act funny.
Ryan Reynolds playing a character. Being the likable funny guy is nothing more than him playing a character.